Hey everybody, it is Jason from the Texas Gun Vault 2, and I'm out here in my tolerable garage tonight, and I wanted to come to you with a video while I'm pouring a beer, and don't worry, there's no firearms out here, so I never mix alcohol and firearms. No firearms at all, so don't panic, don't worry. Just out here enjoying a beer, and once again, I'm enjoying the rest of these Revolver Brewing Company Don't Go Bacon My Heart bacon beers. Now, I know that sounds terrible, but the bacon essence isn't all that powerful. It's actually pretty good. But I wanted to talk to you guys tonight about a couple things. First off, I want to thank you, everybody that watched my previous video about the optics plates and the options, and even getting the free one from Walther, which I had no idea. I want to thank you all. I got the free one on, order. So I think we're going to be all hooked up there to do all those reviews. Thank you for all of your knowledge and helping me with those optics mounts. That's incredible. I want to give a quick Rumble update. And hopefully it's a good update. Well, I guess there's a bad part to it and a good part. The bad part is, for some reason, my YouTube channel is not syncing to Rumble. Now, I've disconnected the two, so I'm going to have to upload all of the videos manually for a period of time. I'll try the new sync soon. I'm going to give it a couple days, and then I'm going to resync it again and see if it starts to upload. So the main videos on my channel, on my main channel, easy to do. These are a little bit harder. So I don't know what the Texas Gun Vault 2 is going to do on Rumble for a while. Just because I do this on my phone, and it was just a great, easy sync. However, when I went to the Rumble app today, and I was trying to see if they've added a new feature for uploading from your phone, like you do on YouTube, it wouldn't let me, but it said, it had this little banner on it, something big is coming. So I guess they're working on something which they definitely need. So hopefully it's something good. And maybe all of this server maintenance that they're doing on Rumble is why I'm having a difficult time right now, and why the YouTube sync isn't working. So I don't know if that's across the board with other channels. I have no idea. But I've separated the two channels for right now, and I'll just upload what gets published on the Texas Gun Vault. And I'm trying to catch up with the other videos. So hopefully Rumble will fix the sync. But now let's talk some politics, okay? What I'm probably going to title of the video as is something like, the indictment of Donald Trump shows that we're going to lose our gun rights, okay? And I want to talk politics tonight and not really talk about what's going on with all of the indictments. And obviously what I think is a political witch hunt. Whether or not you like Donald Trump or hate Donald Trump is not the issue. You have to admit that what they're doing, how they're going about it, is simply vindictive, unprecedented, and is obviously politically motivated. And it's a dangerous precedent because now whoever is in power can prosecute and use the power of the Department of Justice to go after their political enemies. And just like Harry Reid learned when it came to changing the Senate rules, when it came to confirmation of judges, the Democrats now regret that because that's why Donald Trump got in 3 Supreme Court justices. So this may come back and bite them in the butt. But I want to talk about not that, but about our gun rights and how this bodes for the future of the Second Amendment and why I continue to be pessimistic. Because, as I said, let's not talk about the Donald Trump thing specifically. Let's talk about the repercussions of it and how other people are handling this. I think it is very obvious to a vast majority of people, probably you, me, people on both sides of the political aisle, that this is, a dangerous precedent. But let's take a look at the Republican Party. The people that claim to stand up for you, claim to stand up for the rule of law, and they're also the party that claim they're going to fight for your gun rights. Okay? Now, they can't even fight for this. I mean, some of them are saying stuff on the media, but what are they really doing? Now, remember, talk is cheap. Actions are where it's at. So, what are the Republicans doing? Nothing. Action-wise, they're not going to do anything. If the Republicans were serious, they would begin to indict people on the Democrat side in red districts. But are they? No. We all know that there's issues with the Biden family and these Burisma and Ukraine and all that. There's stuff they could be investigated and indicting. Are they? No. Because they don't play that game. They don't fight like the other side does. Now, do I want the Republicans to? Not necessarily. But remember, if you're going to a rifle fight, you need to bring a rifle, not a pistol, right? If you're going to a gunfight, you don't bring a knife. The Democrats play for keeps. They're serious. They want to win, and they will win by any means necessary. It doesn't matter if they have to lie, cheat, and steal. They will do it. And the Republicans, they don't have the balls to fight back right. They won't fight and play the game the same way. So we're going to lose. And the Republicans, who claim they're all conservative, and I understand not everyone has to like Trump, but they have to at least defend him and say this is wrong. But because maybe they don't like a Trump, they keep their mouths closed. So let me ask you, when it comes to something of this magnitude and importance, okay, that could change the political landscape of the United States for generations, and they're not willing to stand up and really do something substantial beyond talking, beyond hope. You know, we've talked about this on this channel before. Hope is not a plan. It's not a plan. You can talk all you want. I want to see some actions. If they won't stand up and do this, do you have any faith they're going to stand up for your gun rights? Are they going to do anything? Talk is cheap, guys. Talk is super cheap. You know, I have the Texas Gunball poll question of the week up right now where I ask about the Bipartisan Safer Communities Act, or whatever they call it, where apparently the Republicans sold us out and enough of them voted for it. And now the definition of who's in the business of selling firearms has changed. And now they're going to have this underhanded way of creating universal background checks. Brought to you by the Republicans. The Republicans could have stopped it. But nope, enough of them wanted to go along to get along, to show that they're reaching across the aisle, always compromising. But by the way, compromise means your opponents give up something, and you give up something, and you come to an agreement. Well, compromise in the gun world is us giving up a little bit of something, the other side giving up nothing, but we just don't give up as much as they wanted us to. That's not compromise. I think you guys know where I'm going to stand on the Texas Gunball poll question of the week. I'm telling you guys, the Republicans are going to sell you out. And you guys are going to continue to vote for them. Do you know what Wayne LaPierre said in 1986 after the passage of the Hughes Amendment to the Firearm Owners Protection Act and you guys lost machine guns? He says, we're going to continue to fight to get machine guns back. It's been what? It's been 37 years. 37 years. Where's the fight? They gave up on it on day one, but they fundraised on it for a couple of years. They haven't done anything. Nothing's going to happen, pro-gun wise. Republicans, you guys are going to vote for them. The only thing pro-gun that they do is stop the Democrats from getting everything they want. They never advance the ball. And I think with what's going on nationally right now with the Donald Trump indictments that never will end, okay? Never will end, regardless if you like them or hate them, okay? You got to be against this. You got to demand that the Republicans stand up and fight, because now the Democrats can take out any Republican challenger through criminal investigations, the RICO Act, anything they want that they've said in the past. Oh my gosh, well, they said that they need to fight for their rights. Well, they said the word fight in a tweet. That's incitement to violence. Go arrest them. You guys know where this is going. But because you might hate Donald Trump, you're fine with it because you're getting Trump. Instead, you don't realize that this could be used against everybody else. Every politician, everybody that runs for office, and probably even including you. It's a dangerous precedent, guys. And the Republicans, the ones that are in power, the ones that can truly do something, the McCarthys of the world, they could hold up every bill in the House until the Democrats agree to back off on this or write some legislation that stops this. But will he? No, he won't. Will any governor out there put an end to this and tell their DAs you can't do it, or remove them from their positions or pardon? No, they won't. They won't do this. Do you really think they're going to fight for your gun rights? But you're probably going to donate to their campaigns, and you're probably going to vote for them. Okay, and let's just say you're one of the people in the comment section that says, well, I'm not going to vote for them. I'm going to try to primary them. Well, good for you. Good for you. So you go and you don't vote for the establishment. I'm proud of you. I like what you're doing. But then what happens when the establishment candidate wins the nomination? And you go back into the voting booth on the actual election day in November, you're going to say, well, I got to vote for the Republican again, because if I don't, the Democrats are going to take over and take everything. And you don't realize that you're voting for the same damn thing. Over and over again. People that aren't going to fight for you. What's the solution? I have no idea. But I'm just here to be the negative Nancy again and tell you that what's going on with Donald Trump and these indictments tells me it doesn't bode well for the Second Amendment, because the people that you claim you're voting for that are going to protect you and your rights, they won't stand up for this. When the next big push comes, they're going to roll right over. They're going to have some bipartisan compromise, which means we give up something, we don't get anything in return. Enough of them will be rhinos that will just vote for it. But the party that says they're going to, defend you, they're not. And then when it goes to these judges, they're all about the consolidation of power. They're not going to vote. I mean, come on. It's blatantly obvious after the Bruin decision. Blatant, plain text. Assault weapons bans are now unconstitutional. It's obvious. That is what Justice Thomas pretty much laid out. There's no historical analog in history, in the founding era of our country, that could back that up. But judges still defy it, just like they did in Illinois. Just like they're going to do in all these different jurisdictions, just like they did in, Maryland or Massachusetts recently. They found a way around it. They always do. You guys are going to lose your gun rights because you guys don't know how to play the game. And you're going to roll right over and vote for the Republicans that are going to sell you out every single time. So that's what I wanted to talk about tonight. At least I'm drinking a bacon beer. Yeah, it's not too bad. It's not too bad. So what do you guys think? Am I a negative Nancy? Do you not like these talks? But I think I'm keeping it real. I think I have a objective and logical prediction for how all of this is going to turn out. So what do you guys think? Let's have a discussion in the comments section below. And I'll keep working on the Rumble stuff. Hopefully I can get everything back to normal. And maybe it's on Rumble's side because it looks like they're doing some big updates. Fingers crossed it's going to be good. All right, so let me know what you think in the comment section below. And as always, thanks for watching.